Hi everyone, today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on the one card pass, which is a variation of pass that I invented, and I think it's a bit easier than your average pass. It's easier than like the classic pass and invisible pass, and it's just as deceptive or more. Short, I'll just give you a performance, and then I'll give you a tutorial. So what you want to do is get the spectator to pick a card. Let's say they picked that card. Okay, so they've picked that card. I can't see it, but because it's just a tutorial, it wouldn't matter. But they've picked that card. I'll just put it back in the middle of the deck. Now shut up the deck like that, and now just give it a riffle, flip the top card, and their card rises to the top. That's their card on top now. So it can be used as a rising card or just a classic pass to get their card to the top. Now I'll give you a tutorial. So that was performance, here's the tutorial. What you want to do is just spread out the deck like that, get them to pick a card, preferably from the top half of the deck, because that just makes the move easier. So let's say they pick this one. Now you square this half up, not completely. So actually you want it as wide as you can, square like that in a bit of grip, but sorry, but as wide as you can get it, to cover as much as you can. And you show them their card without looking at it. For the tutorial I'll show you. Their card's the King of Diamonds. Okay, so you then put that back on there, and you're holding the deck in almost a mechanic's grip, but not quite. So you want to hold it like this with your thumb diagonally along the edge, if you can see that, going up to about the top corner, and then all your other fingers are on the side, but the main one applying pressure is your little finger here. Okay, these two fingers are just resting, and that finger is just sort of keeping the deck in shape. Now the move that you're going to be doing to perform this pass is you're going to be applying pressure on both the thumb and the little finger, and then just sliding the top card out using your little finger. Remember, it's all in the little finger doing it here. It's all in your pinky. You're just sliding the top card sideways like that, but you in the move will be covering it. As you place the deck back on, you'll be covering that with your hand. Keep your fingers shut like that. So that's the whole move. You're just gonna be holding it like that, keep this deck nice and wide, and you're just sliding that out with your pinky. It's the same move that's used in the Cardini change, so you can look up a tutorial for that. That's a very good color change, and this is just the same move. So you're just holding it in that grip and just slide it out, and you do this under the cover of your hand. Okay, so further on in the move, so you're just gonna cover it with your hand and slide that out behind this deck, but sitting inside your hand like that, covered, if you can see from the spectator's view. And then you just place the rest of the deck down on and fold their card over. You can do like a spin or a riffle to disguise that move, and their card is now on the top. Okay, so that's it. That's the whole move, and it's a very easy move. The only move you have to learn is that little pinky finger slide like that. Oh, sorry, just like that. So you gotta only use your pinky, because if you use your other fingers, it'll often drag more than one card off. It didn't there, but it often will, and the pinky's just more controlled, sliding it off like that. So back to the beginning of the move, I'll just run through it again. So you're going to pick a card, preferably from the top, show them the card, square up this deck nice and wide, show them their card. Okay, it's the Six of Diamonds. Show them, but without looking at it when you're actually performing it. Hold the deck in this grip, so you've got all your fingers along the side, and your thumb and your pinky are the ones applying pressure. In fact, you even want to bend the deck a little bit. You want a nice tough deck to do this with, probably. You want to bend the deck a little bit and slide it up like that. Now this takes a lot of practice to get this move right, and don't be discouraged if you don't get it first time. But it doesn't take days and days of practice. It'll just take probably about an hour or two of good practice, and you'll have the move down pat. So you just hold the deck in that grip, and if you move this deck over, you want to slide the card up there. Try to do it silently, don't flick it too hard, because that makes it pop, and don't make it hit that deck, because that also makes it click. Do it nice and silently into the top of your hand like that. So it's just in there, it's in like a little cave in your hand. Place the deck on top and fold that over, give a spin, click, and their card is on the top of the deck. I'll give you one more performance on what it looks like now that you know what it is. So you just get the deck, you say that's going to be your card, okay? You keep this nice and spread. So you go, that's your card. I'm not looking at it. and you put it back there. Now just cover it up, deck up like that, and just by clicking your card, you can move to the top. Okay, so that's the one card pass. Hope you like it. I find it a bit easier than the classic or invisible pass, and pretty much just as deceptive. So if you like that, please comment and